Hello everyone. Next topic in AI is agents. An agent is a autonomous intelligent system that works for a specific task. So in AI, agents are very important. An agent you can consider it as a intelligent computer program which has some architecture. Suppose you see the screen here. This is an agent, means here not only robotic, it can be any computer program, intelligent computer program that interacts with the environment. It perceives the environment, conditions of the environment, perceives through its sensors, and based on the perceiving, it performs some actions on the environment through its actuators or effectors. Means any program that perceives its environment So, an agent viewed as a perceiving its environment through sensors take decisions accordingly. So, basically a agent is the one entity that works in an environment perceiving through its senses and performs actions through its actuators. Now, a intelligent computer program, we consider it as an agent. So basically agent works in an environment with a specific set of goals. So specific set of goals and preference, because it is working for a specific task, it always remembers what it has to, why it is there in that environment. It always checks for what are my goals and whether I can reach those goals. To reach those goals, if that agent comes up with some prior knowledge and abilities. So by looking in the environment and observing the environment and past experience through its sensors, to achieve these goals, it performs some actions in the environment. That is a basic outline of how a agent program works. So here intelligent agents means any agent that is acting with which has senses, understanding and reasoning and learning in the environment, we can consider it as a intelligent agent. Agent who senses the environment, understands the environment and performs some kind of a reasoning and learns from the environment. We call them as a intelligent agents. So architecture is a machinery that an agent executes, means a computer program, basically AI programs, they work on a architecture and implementation of design function, then they come up with some design. So when a agent program working in the environment, it goes for, these are three goals it tries to achieve in the environment. So performance should be at the max, optimize results and rational action. Let us see how it works. Suppose we are all human agents. Human agents, our sensors of humans are eyes, ears, skin, taste buds, everything. We sense our world with our sensors. After sensing, suppose somebody puts a hand in the fire, immediately some effectors will be there, that hand is taken from the fire. Means after sensing, we perform some actions, like we perform actions in our environment through our hands, legs and ears. These are actuators. These are human agents. We are all indirectly human agents. Similarly, robotic agent, if you see, it has sensors like camera, finders, bumpers, and it has effectors like grippers, wheels, lights and speaks. Means it is one kind of a agent. A software agent means it also has some sensors. Okay, it senses the environment through these sensors and effectors. Basically here agent is nothing but a program. You can take this robot. It's not actually, it's a robot, but we see it as a physical robot, but inside this robot there is one program. With the help of that program is sensing the environment and performing the actions. That is the main concept behind this agent. So what are the characteristics of a good agent behavior? So autonomy means, suppose we imagine a robot is walking on the street. First thing, behavior is autonomy, means independently, without depending on other robots or human beings, it has to reach the home without any problem, right? So operate independently, making decisions. So a robot has to work independently and take the decisions. This is one. Then we say that has a good behavior of autonomy. Autonomy is one prior behavior. And reactivity. See, environments, they are not static, they always change continuously. So a robo is a agent is working in a continuously changing environment. It has to respond appropriately. Before going to this, let us see some examples of agents, so that see, everybody know that we in homes we have a vacuum cleaner. Vacuum cleaner is a kind of a AI agent. This Roomba and some MI device, they are vacuum cleaner. What is the performance? What is this agent will do in a home? It basically clean the house. Cleanliness is its main performance. Efficiency and battery life and security. And because of this agent, others should not get affected. These are the performance. And what is the environment of this vacuum cleaner? Vacuum cleaner works in a home. Room, table, wood floor, carpet, various are the environment of this vacuum cleaner. Suppose vacuum cleaning, while cleaning the room, it has to sense all the objects that are present in the room. Suppose a table is obstructing the cleaner, immediately it has to turn and go for other directions. So this is environment of a vacuum cleaner. So what are the actuators of this vacuum cleaner? It brushes, because it will brush the room only when there is a dirt is in the floor. So wheels and vacuum actuators, these are actuators of this. Means whenever a vacuum cleaner senses some dirt is on the floor, immediately it thinks that I should clean, and immediately it performs, sense that through cameras, sensors, bump sensors, infrared wall sensors. It regularly senses the room whether dirt is there or not. Whenever it senses some, I have to work immediately with the help of actuators, and by rules of that environment, immediately just. So agents are everywhere, automated. AC also is a kind of a agent. Suppose some old people enter the room, it has to decrease the temperature. Children or old people are there in the room, it has to decrease the temperature. Some kind of intelligence they work, they are in that agent. Similarly, we have medical diagnostic agents are there, scanning machines, X-ray, if you take X-rays, all these things, they sense the diseases. So this agent means like a program that comes here. Vacuum cleaner is a program inside the vacuum cleaner, and it has some machinery architecture also. That is a example of a agent. So agent's characteristic good behavior is, one is autonomy, it has to work independently. Second one, a changing environment. Suppose a room is not in our example, our room is a static environment, maybe it's a static environment. Suppose the same vacuum cleaner is working in some mall or something, their environment changes regularly, continuously, it has to react immediately. And proactivity, they can initiate and pursue goals autonomously. Sometimes these agents, they have to work proactively, means even though they should sense how they should work. There, suppose in our example here, if a robot, that vacuum cleaner thinks that tomorrow there will be a crowd, I have no time to clean, so I should start it. So such kind of proactivity should be there. Learning, so when new experiences are there in that environment, it has to learn and they have to correct it next time. Rationality, these are some good features of a agent. If a agent lacks these features, we can say that won't work in the environment properly. It has to adapt the environment. Safety, it has to follow safety, efficiency, and these are some good characteristics of a agent. Next, Rational agent means agent works rationally, means it thinks. Rational thinking is important. Rational things means choose the best possible action from a set of alternatives to achieve a specific object. Means is when we have so many alternatives for a agent, it has to choose one among those things with a specific objectives. Like in our vacuum cleaner agent action, suppose at the same time that is placed at 2-3 times, which one it gives the preference, which part of the room it has to clean first. Like that, it has to go for some specific objective. It should know which action should complete first. Like, so a rational agent has a clear preference and models uncertainty. So it always gives the preferences. So some uncertain conditions, it has to deal those uncertain conditions in the environment. Changing environment may lead to uncertainty. It has to again readjust itself to adapt to those things. Bounded rationality uses heuristic and approximate to make decisions. Assumes that AI system access to complete in perfect rationality. You can, assumptions are there. It applies a heuristic values in bounded rationality, whereas perfect rationality it has to complete. It should have a complete information. Now AI agent comes up with the concept called peace. Every agent, whether it is a vacuum cleaner, self-driving car, or automated AC, these are all examples of agents. They have 4 features. One is performance, environment, and actuators and sensors. Suppose a part picking robot is a agent, AI agent. Suppose some one robot is there that is picking the waste material and putting in some bins or some parts of a point. It has specifically, it has a performance measure. Like in my cleaning agent, it has specific performance. What is the main performance measure of a vacuum cleaner? It has to clean the room perfectly. Efficiency, battery life, it should come for a long time. These are performance measures of my agent. Like every agent, like suppose I take a self-driving car. What are the performance of a self-driving car? So it should reach the destination safety. Safety is first performance. You should not get into any accident. And because of this vehicle, other vehicles also should not get any trouble. That is performance measure. Similarly, what are the environment of a self-driving car? Self-driving car may go on a highway roads or in some ghat roads, or some different environments are there. Some riverside or seaside roads. Each environment my self-driving car has to react and perform the action. What are the actuators of a self-driving car? You have a brakes, accelerators, and automatic opening of the doors, everything. These are these things apply only when senses work on that one. So self-driving car also has a sensors, nearby device sensors, proximity sensors. With the help of different sensors, that car senses and applies the brakes or accelerators based on the information. This is another. Here these are different. Every agent comes with 4 concepts like performance, environment, actuators, and sensors. Environments. Okay, we discussed about these environments in our next session. Thank you.